Back in the day, Washington University had no supplemental writing in order to apply as a first-year student. All you had to write about was what you were writing about in the Common Applications main common essay. But times have changed. In the year 2023, as we enter into the 2023-2024 admission cycle, Washington University in St. Louis gives you a diversity of opportunities to share more about yourself far beyond what you are capable of sharing on the Common Applications main essay. Today, I want to discuss with you one of these key opportunities, and the one opportunity, in fact, that is required beyond completing the Common Applications main essay. What am I speaking of? I'm speaking of the required essay in response to this prompt that you must write in up to 200 words. Please tell us what you are interested in studying at college and why. Undecided about your academic interests? Don't worry, tell us what excites you about the academic division you selected. Remember that all of our first-year students enter officially undeclared and work closely with their team of academic advisors to discover their academic passions. And then WashU gives you a link to their website where you can learn more about all of their majors and particularly all of their schools, which of course include the School of Arts and Sciences, the School of Engineering, the Olin School of Business, as well as the Sam Fox School of Design and Visual Arts. So even if you are very certain about what you want to major in, or even if you are very uncertain about what you need to major in or want to major in, you need to answer this question. You need to respond to this prompt. And today I want to just give you a brief primer on how you can do so in a way that is a net big positive for your overall application. Most students reading this particular prompt are going to look at it and they're going to say, I need to basically write a 200-word love letter to the major I want to pursue over the next 4 years. That is not the way to approach this particular prompt. Instead, what you need to do is you need to structure your overall final essay like a traditional little essay, not a big essay, a little essay. You only have 200 words. That means an introduction sentence with a thesis, then a body to support or prove the thesis, and then a 1-sentence or 2-sentence max conclusion that says something new that goes a step beyond the thesis, that does not simply repeat the thesis in different words. And you also need to make sure that the actual content of what you share with WashU in your response to this particular prompt is not just focused on your love of this particular major or your passion for learning more about engineering or business. And you may be undecided within those realms, but you know you're going to go into one of those realms through one of their schools at WashU. Instead, you need to get what I always say is in the weeds. You need to very much try to give particular details that would prove to the admissions committee at WashU that you're not just in love with history. You're not just in love with business. You're not just in love with engineering, disembodied from a particular place. You're in love with those things, or one of those things, at WashU. And the way you do that is not just respond in such a way as to say what got you interested in studying history, let's say, and what part of history you want to really focus on and why that brings you great passion. You have to connect it to actual opportunities that exist at Washington University in St. Louis if you're going to really knock this response out of the park. So for instance, if you do know you want to major in history at WashU, research what history professors teach undergraduates, see what their classes are, see what they're pursuing in terms of research on their own, and if there are 1 or 2 history professors that are studying or researching, topics that really align with the parts of history that you are interested in, and they also maybe teach courses to undergraduates that are aligned with the parts of history you want to study, then don't you think it may be a wise idea to mention that you're not just in love with, let's say, the Spanish Civil War. Well, I mean, who could really be in love with that? That's not something to be in love with. That was a horrible event that killed a lot of people. But you're not just in love with studying and learning more about the Spanish Civil War, but you are really interested in studying with Professor so-and-so who specializes in cutting-edge research, if there's such a thing, for the Spanish Civil War. It was almost 100 years ago now, but up-to-date research or the latest research into the Spanish Civil War from the perspective of this particular side of the Spanish Civil War. And that's going to be much more compelling than simply saying, why you have a connection. Maybe your family is from Spain and you've always wanted to learn more about the Spanish Civil War, because you could simply say the same thing to any other college that offers courses on Spain's history in the 20th century. So you need to make it more grounded in an actual real person, or a real specific opportunity, research opportunity, internship opportunity, some academically, of course, focused opportunity related to the school that you are going to be studying at. And if you know your major, the major you are going to be pursuing deeply and passionately over your years at WashU. So again, in summary, it's extremely important that you not just write a love letter to the major or a love letter to the school within WashU that you are applying to, but rather give specific supporting details within the body that prove that you have eyes not just for that major, but for WashU's offering or provision of that major. Otherwise, they may say, you know what, he really is interested in the Spanish Civil War, but there's nothing that really convinces me that studying the Spanish Civil War at WashU is a better option for him than maybe studying the Spanish Civil War anywhere else that he may be applying. So you want to try to make those connections for the reader of your application so that it's going to be harder for that reader and the overall WashU admissions committee to reject you, because you're going to have taken the extra time and gone the extra mile in terms of connecting the dots for them that you are a great fit for WashU academically, and WashU is a great fit for you academically. My name is Craig Meister. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to learn more about me and my work with students one-on-one throughout the college application process, you can go to my website, collegemeister.com. As always, stay safe, stay well, and I wish you the very best of luck getting into Washington University in St. Louis. I'll also give you just 2 more plugs. I previously produced videos about how to get into WashU overall, as well as a quick and snazzy review of WashU's latest optional supplemental essay question or prompts. So please watch those videos as well, and they're linked below in the description for this video. Again, thank you so very much, and until next time, have a great night.